guys, this is Matt from unboxing.com, and today we have the Nokia 6210. So let's get to it, and we'll take a look at it. So here's the box. This is a slider GPS-enabled Nokia phone. Pretty big push though. This has a pretty big push in the market because this now has an accelerometer built in. Not that that's a big deal these days, but it's enabled with the GPS. So what happens is, with Nokia Maps running, when you enable the Maps apps here, the accelerometer knows which way the phone is pointing, and so that way I used it once, and if I remember right, I think north always points up, so as you point the phone, north will orientate itself in the correct direction. So it's good not just for driving, but it's great for walking, because notoriously GPSs aren't that great for walking. They don't necessarily always orient you, especially phone-based GPS apps. Regular GPSs work that way, but phone-based ones never seem to have that. So this is kind of their step in that direction. So as you move the phone, the map will actually orientate itself in the correct direction that the phone is pointing. Pretty cool. Anyway, hope to get to take a look at that later. But here's the slider, 6210. They make a couple different colors. This is red, and they have a black one as well. And they do have 3G enabled devices for US. This is not that version, but it is the exact same looking phone hardware wise on the outside, but the chipset's different, so it does work on the AT&T HSDPA network. So let's take a look at the phone here. On the left side here we have the USB port. That is just an accessory port that, still like Nokia, that does not charge to that port. Here's a micro SD slot. It's kind of nice how they're not rubberized. They're really just plastic flip-out doors. On the right side are a volume rocker and camera button. The camera is a 3.2 megapixel autofocus with flash. You can take a look at that. But let's take a look at a little more in detail here. So let's get to the rest of the unboxing. Here we have the BLF5 battery. This is a, I don't remember how many milliamps. I think it looks like 950 milliamp. But then these batteries are pretty decent size for that phone. Looks like we have the earplug accessory with looks like a little breakout box for volume control, mute, etc. And inside here we have the standard USB cable. Now this is not the micro USB or mini USB. This is a micro USB. This is that other really smaller mini USB, aka micro USB. Since it's a European phone, there's a European charger, pretty stock. And also, like I said, it doesn't charge through the USB port. It actually charges up top here. But what's nice feature on top here is this is the accessory port as well for the headphones. So it's nice. You can listen to music, and you don't have to worry about your headphone jack kind of popping out on the side and getting in the way when it's in your pocket or in your bag. And in the box here, the rest is some information about Nokia Maps, and you get 6 months free, it looks like. And of course, Navigator shows you all the instructions, quick guide, user guide, etc. Comes with some great CD. That's probably the Nokia app loader and some other additional software on there. And it looks like just an accessory, or it looks like the a warranty. So that's it. That's Nokia 6210 Navigator. In red, we'll do a quick review here of the hardware on the phone. Front-facing camera, and there's a light sensor up there. All the quick key buttons here. This little guy right here, I don't know if you could tell, that's the actual quick launch for the Navigator. And when the GPS app is running and it has an active GPS signal, this is actually lit. This, we'll call it a D-pad, but this pad in the middle here, like on most of the newer Nokia phones coming out, this actually lights up with different status, so it'll glow just in standby, but if you have an email or text message, this will actually glow to notify you as well. And there's the keyboard. I don't know if you could tell. how flat it is. The instant impressions are feels good in your hand. It's got a nice shape, very symmetrical. It's got good slider action. It's got some good weight to it, got some good heft. My only complaint right now is the keyboard. Maybe from T9 it might be a little difficult because all the keys feel the same. Plus the top row is, I don't know if you could really tell. Let's see if we can get it close. They're a little tight right at the bottom of the slider, so it might be a little weird for some people to get in there, but you know, you might be able to get used to it. So overall, that's the Nokia 6210, and again, check out unboxing.com.